Hello, everyone. Good evening. Sorry, guys, I had a lot to do. And compliments of the season to every one of you. It's been a while. I know you guys must have missed my face, missed my uploads, content, and all. I'm so sorry. I decided to take a break, and I just gave myself about one, 1 to 2 weeks break because I wanted to rest. I wanted to do you know, face my career as well, finish up with a lot of client demands, this season, and I just wanted to take out time to face other things in my life, then come out refreshed and start my content. Okay, so I'll be kind of regular this period, and Merry Xmas in advance. Season greetings to you all, and I hope we're going to enjoy this season. Okay, so guys, what did I miss out? I missed out on a lot, guys. Like seriously, I missed out on a lot, and I'm going to use this opportunity to, reclaim back what I. Okay, I think I'm audible. I'll use this time to reclaim back all that I missed. The time that was away. Okay, let me just share to my live stream. Sorry, let me share to my community post. Let me share to my community post so you guys can watch. All right. Where's my emoji? All right. Yeah, nice to see you. Oh, Mr. Xavier, nice to see you too. It's been a while. We are doing great too. We are doing great. Like seriously, it's been a lot this period. I just wanted to take out time to attend to a lot of things, So, but I'm back now, Sha. I'm fully back. You're welcome to my live stream. And happy Sunday to you too. How are you and family? Hope you all are doing great. All right. So today's video, I don't know. Can you hear me very well? Oh, Manzi, dude, how are you doing? Say hi, Abby. Welcome back. Thank you, and welcome to my channel. Family time is very important, of course, very, very important too. And I had a lot on my plate this period. This is the season, and a lot of clients they are so demanding this period. Okay, so I have to take time to attend to my business, to my career, and all, so that I'll be able to have enough time to recharge and come back. Okay, come back looking refreshed. All right, so you're all welcome to today's live stream. A lot has happened though. I think I missed on a lot when I was away, this few period, but I know I will definitely catch up. I will definitely catch up. All right, so if you're coming into my channel, you're welcome. And definitely I'm going to be, I'm going to take out time to be uploading long form content apart from live stream because it's this period now is kind of like I think I'll have more time, close to the festive period. At least I'll take a break, till next year, so that I can have time, to enjoy the festive period and also to be with family and friends and also to create more content on YouTube as well. All right, so you guys should be expecting some long form content on my channel as well during that period. Um, yeah, and hopefully let's see what will happen before the end of this year. There's going to be a giveaway. Let's see. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed. Okay. All right. So let me start off with yeah, Miss Cham has started in early. I think they started like it was not 2 days ago or yesterday or so. I'm glad that Miss Cham Nigeria is already in Vietnam, and she's settling in. She's doing the needful, and of course, I'm going to be covering that pageant as well. And also, there's a lot. I think Miss Intercontinental, they had the pageant 2 days back, the finals, and Miss Puerto Rico won. Unfortunately, I don't think Nigeria made the cut. Miss Intercontinental is not a very it's not really a grand slam pageant, so I don't really cover it on my channel, but at least I just follow it up, okay? So I don't agree with Miss Kenya claim that she does not resonate with the values of a national franchise after she visited. I don't understand Miss Kenya, but I'm coming to that, Sha. Let me just, give you guys some, information. All right, so Miss Intercontinental is coming up. No, Miss Intercontinental held 2 days ago, and Miss Puerto Rico won. Unfortunately, Nigeria did not make the cut. So anyway, that one has passed. That one has passed. Okay, so I'm not going to talk much about that one. I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't really cover intercontinental here on my channel. Okay, just for to give you guys like a rundown of what happened. Then yeah, Miss Cham is in Vietnam, like I said. So let's see what happens. I will be following that pageant as well. All right. So to the start of this gist for today's gist, I've been seeing what is happening with Miss Universe Kenya. I mean, former Miss Universe Kenya, because at this point she's no longer Miss Universe Kenya. She has resigned. All right. So he said, Miss Cham Nigeria carriage has not changed since after her outing in Miss Universe. Oh, really? That means are we going to see a placement this year? Miss Intercontinental was a very strong pageant in the 80s and 90s. Yeah, so I used this to be a very strong pageant, but for now I don't know what really happened. Like, is it that they need to change some of the values or or they should change the venue, because Egypt has been hosting for quite a long time now. So I think probably should change some things, because right now it's not really a Grand Slam pageant. Okay, people don't really follow it as much. Miss Cham Philippines is very strong. I've not even been following the other contestants. I only know of Nigeria's contestants, which is Hannah Iriobe. And like you said that she doesn't have that much. There's not much change from from her Miss Universe outing. So are we going to have a placement this year? I do expect to see a placement this year. So you guys should not let me know, because of course I'm going to be following her journey, and let's see what happens at the end of the day. Okay, let's see. Sorry, guys. I think it's network. So let's see what happens at the end of the day. Let's see if she can actually, she can actually, give us our first placement in Miss Cham. Okay, so let's see what happens at the end of the day. All right. So to the star of the gist, today's gist, we're going to be talking about Miss Universe Kenya. Say no, there won't be a placement in Miss Cham. The contestants are very strong. Yes, so I even saw Miss Venezuela very strong. I saw Miss Namibia. I saw some other contestants. I'm just going through their profile. I've not really had time to see the other contestants, but the ones I've seen so far, they are very, 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 very strong. So I don't know if Hannah has a chance. I'm not sure, but let's see how it goes, Sha. Now to the start of today's gist, Miss Universe Kenya all of a sudden, she just resigned after the competition, and it was surprising for me, because um I wasn't expecting it, because at the end of at the beginning of the pageant, she came in late. Sorry, guys. I think I need to like set up my face very well. I don't know what's happening to my eyes. I have a fan close to me, because the weather is supposed to be it's supposed to be the weather is supposed to be cold. But over here in Lagos, weather is hot, very hot. Although the wind is dry, everywhere is dry. You can feel the harmattan, but it's still quite hot. All right, so although she came in, like I said before the interruption, and although she came in very late to Miss Universe, due to the visa issues. Now you guys know that it's always the norm when it comes to African countries. Uh, they don't attend the pageant on time. So I was so surprised when I saw that she resigned, and she made an official statement to that effect, that she's no longer um, she does no longer resonate with the Miss Kenya organization and all. I was curious to find out what really happened. Why is she resigning now? Like, why are the values, not aligning with Miss Universe Kenya? Okay, um, so she said, I will just read her statement. She said, I stay committed to the impact agenda of community service through my platform. Inspire, okay, Inspire Irene Revolution. I think that's the name of her platform, probably her pet project or something like that. Okay, she said, towards my generation, and can therefore only align with environment, with values and work ethics that can help in achieving the agenda. All right, so she now went further to say that after careful consideration, I have decided to send in my termination notice to the Miss Universe Kenya organization. All right, so she now further stated here that to all of you who have shown support, thank you. The focus remains the transformational leadership to empower undeserved and marginalized communities. I'm excited for what's ahead for Inspire Irene Revolution. Let us continue working together for the good of other people. And this official statement that she made, she did not really explain to us why she was resigning. You know, the reason for her resignation. She did not say it. You know, I was not like, what happened? Like, why is she not telling us why she resigned? Only for me to see another post where she talked about where is that post again? Sorry guys, I'm coming on. I think she made a statement to that effect. I can't find it again. Okay, I'm coming. Let me check for it. It's somewhere here. Okay. So I'm going to be, I'm going to be increasing the volume of the listen so you guys can understand what she said. After long deliberation with family, friends, legal team, and professionals, I finally decided to do this video. This video is intended to provide clarity and dispel misinformation, and in accordance with that, I shall be providing simple facts with evidence. First off, just like every lady on the Miss Universe Kenya stage, I put in the hard work, my best foot forward in hopes of winning, and I was happy when I did. I had no prior agreement with the Miss Universe Kenya National Organization before the pageant in regards to the competition. Allegations like staff being planted with placards as evidence of a prior agreement are false, as those who are my family and friends showing support. This is not new to pageantry, both national and international. Next thing is clarification on the training and resources provided by the organization. Hi guys! Okay, so that was a statement of what she said. The reason why most of the things happened. Okay, she made some allegations against the Miss Universe Kenya organization. There were some issues that she mentioned. Because I was not really understanding what was really happening. Okay, until Miss Universe Kenya now replied and said that the Miss Universe Kenya organization acknowledges the recent allegations made in a statement by our former title holder, Miss Irene Mukudi. We wish to inform the public that we will release a comprehensive response addressing each of Ms. Mukuli's claims with factual details later today, December 3rd. We appreciate your patience and understanding. Please stay tuned for full transparency. All right, so what they are saying here is that Irene allegedly said that there were some issues she had with the organization, which the organization said they are going to release a statement to that effect, which was, I think it was released on December 3rd. So definitely they've already released it now. They released it. So let me see if there's any statement again. Anyway, I've not really, because this show I've not really known what I didn't read the response. I didn't read the response to the allegations that was given against the organization. Okay, so I didn't really read the response. But at the end of the day, I just saw a comment today where they said that going forward we're going to do background checks, on the queens that are going to be contesting for Miss Universe Kenya next year. And I begin to ask myself, is it that they suspect that Irene had some issues or mental issues or something? I don't really understand what is really going on here, because right now they're saying that they need to go and do background checks on queens before they contest in the pageant, meaning that there were some issues, with Irene. Okay, so all right, so at the end of the day, I asked myself, like, is it that she was not aware of the organization, their values, their roots, or their terms and conditions before she contested for the pageant, or after winning the pageant? Was there no rules and regulations as per how she was going to conduct herself as queen, or any other rules and regulations as per that comes with the title? Was she not informed by Miss Universe Kenya organization? Like, what happened at the end of the day? Like, why is she now stating that her values does not resonate with the organization after Miss Universe, after attending Miss Universe? And meanwhile, in the Miss Universe pageant, she came in very late after orientation. You know, that already has distorted her, you know, in the whole competition and all. So I don't know what is the major reason here. Now, I didn't really read her full. I think they said she had it on a YouTube channel. I can't find the video on YouTube. Okay, I can't find the video where she labeled, like, where she summarized or talked about the allegations against Miss Kenya organization. But with the few I've gathered so far, I think that there was a misunderstanding in terms of the values or in terms of the terms and conditions that she was supposed to, or the duties that she was supposed to carry out. You know, so I think that was what really happened. You know, the way they treated her and all. All right, so if you guys have any other information as to what really happened between Irene and Miss Universe, Miss Universe Kenya organization, that led to her resignation, you guys should let me know, because obviously I don't think I'm getting the full story, because this is not the full story. There's a lot of things that actually happened at the end of the day. So you guys should give me information. You said she was not the only person that lost out or arrived late. All she needed to do was focus on her charity and ending her reign with grace. Definitely, I don't know what happened. Like, probably she wasn't really ready to finish up her reign. But maybe she was more interested in going for Miss Universe competition. Because at the end of the day, if you know that it does not really align, like your ideas or your ideals or your what they call it, your values does not really align with the organization, I think she would have resigned long before now, because I think she was crowned about 2 months before Miss Universe. So if she knew that she was not going to complete her reign, then why go ahead to, you know, complete the Miss Universe that and pretend as if everything is okay, as if everything is good, or as if she was in a good place with the organization. And now they are saying that they are going to be scanning, or they are going to be doing background checks. You know, the Miss Universe Kenya organization said they are going to be carrying out background checks on their beauty queens from next year, from the next competition, because you know what happened with Irene, they don't want to repeat of it. So probably they want to go and check if So Queen has a bad record, because with what I'm seeing so far, it seems like Irene has a bad record. You know, she has a bad record, and I saw some comments stating that probably she has done this before in the past. You know, I think she has represented Kenya before in another pageant, and she had the same attitude. So I think that she has an attitude, and so the Kenya organization, Miss Universe Kenya organization, is saying that they don't want this going forward. They want to, you know, curb out this kind of attitude. They want to make sure that, you know, whoever they bring into the whoever queen wants to, you know, participate in Miss Universe Kenya pageant, they have to do a background check on the person, you know, to make sure that there are no um, um, you know, debt on their name or something, you know, to clear them mentally, and you know, if they had any previous um, issues to resolve, you know. So I think that it's a matter of, I think it's a case of um, it's a case of the fact that there's a misunderstanding between Irene and the Miss Universe Kenya organization. I think that's what I'm saying here. That's what I'm saying here. It's a case of misunderstanding, because you can't tell me that you don't know the values of your organization that you represent as a beauty queen. You don't know the values. You don't know what that you just came out and resigned. Because to me, I've not really read the full conditions. So for those of you that are here, please let me know what other things did she accuse them of, apart from the fact that, okay, Sativa said, I think she just felt bad because they treated her traveling. Okay, I think she just felt bad because of the way they treated her traveling from Miss Universe late. Probably that's why what happened. Because I heard that she had a very tacky outfit for the whole event and all in Miss Universe. So she was not really well prepared. You know, her outfits were not on point, you know, and all that. She didn't get that much support from the organization. So I think that, you know, if going forward, if a beauty queen is not okay with the way she's being treated by an organization or the organization that she represents, then she should resign before she goes to the competition, so that at least they will have, you know. But I felt like probably she didn't want to resign because she was close to the competition, and she didn't want to, you know, let her family down, let her friends down, or let the organization down. You know, that's why she just had to compete. But at the end of the day, if certain things are not okay with you, it's good you voice it out. It's better you voice it out before the competition. So Sylvia said, yes, I think it's I think it's her fourth time doing international pageant for Kenya. You see now, you see what I'm saying? Probably it's her fourth time, and and I think somebody was saying it that she had the same attitude with the other pageants. I don't know how true it is, but if this is the fourth time she's she's representing Kenya, that means she's a pageant veteran. She has to be prepared for what is to come. She had to be prepared. She had to know that, okay, this is what and what, definitely you should know the terrain now. You should know, if you represented your country for the fourth time, you should know that this is what you need to do to get prepared. That's the more reason why she should have been prepared beforehand, because she knows what it takes to represent a country internationally. You have to prepare on time. Probably the Miss Universe Kenya organization did not do, they didn't support her or give her the necessary support. So that's what I'm seeing here. Hello, Caroline. How are you doing? You're welcome to my channel. He said, I heard Miss Kenya was disobedient. She did not listen. Okay, so probably they were having a clash with the organization. She had a clash with the organization. Like I said before now, I think it's a misunderstanding. And Caroline just said that she has been disobedient to the organization, meaning that they had issues, with her character, with her, disloyalty. She was disloyal to the organization. And when you are being crowned by an organization, and apart from the support angle, I'm not saying that probably I'm not justifying what they did, in terms of support and all, but I feel like if as a beauty queen you are representing an organization, you have to accept their rules or accept their terms and conditions. Except maybe you don't like the terms and you decide to cut it off. Probably it doesn't align with your values or something, or it doesn't align with the code of conduct. Then you cut off, or you end the contract, or you resign at that time. But I think that before you go into the pageant, there are some forms you have to fill, and those forms that you fill when you're registering for a pageant, it has terms and conditions. It has disclaimers. It has a lot of clauses that you need to read very carefully before you sign or before you go into the competition. So probably she overlooked certain things. I think that's what really happened. She must have overlooked a lot of things. Caroline said apparently the first runner up was supposed to win. Her name was even shown when they called Irene as the winner. Oh, really? Are you saying that the pageant they crowned the wrong winner? Anyway, I didn't watch Miss Universe Kenya, but I felt like when Irene won, I saw the whole I saw it. I saw the news and all that. I think the former Miss Universe was also present during the crowning. Shanice Palacios. So at the end of the day, I don't really understand. Is it that the pageant was mad with rigging and inconsistency? So I don't really understand. Cecilia said, with the experience, you should have known that even if you are an angel, you can't win once the orientation has been done. Anyway, I don't think they know about that, and I felt like probably she just wanted to represent Kenya by all means, because she felt like if not going to the pageant, she's going to let a lot of persons down. So she just had to still continue with the organization, with the pageant. Okay, so I think that was what really happened at the end of the day, because probably she didn't want to she didn't want to disappoint her fans, disappoint her family members, disappoint the Kenyan people. But at the end of the day, she still had to resign. At the end of the day, she still had to cut off from the organization that she was so eager to represent. Caroline said Irene bought the crown. There was fraud, which happened. The first runner up was supposed to win. The judges wanted the first runner up to win. The universe also wanted the first runner up to win. I don't understand. If the judges wanted her to win, then why didn't she win? So who now bought? Who did she now pay to, or whatever? Like you said, she bought the crown. Like who had the final say? If it's the same organization that she said she does not resonate with their values and all, that she bought the crown for, then it doesn't really make sense. Because judges are the ones that put you there in the first place. Even if the organization said, "Oh, this is what we want," at the end of the day, judges, they still have a say as well. So if she bought the crown and the judges are saying that they wanted the first runner up to win, meaning that the result did not come from the judges. I don't understand. I don't know if you understand me, Caroline. Meaning the results, the final results, did not come from the judges. Then what are you doing as a judge if you cannot you cannot give a good you cannot give a fair a free and fair result? Then what are you doing as a judge? Anyway, that's not the reason why we are here. She has already represented Kenya in Miss Universe. The reason why we are here is that why did she resign? Why did she terminate her contract? You know, and she didn't really say anything about it. She didn't really give us the, like, I don't know, for you guys that are here that are watching, what do you think? Like, what are the reasons why she would resign? Because apart from the fact that the value does not correlate, I think she did a video on YouTube, which I've been searching for that video. I didn't see the video. I went to watch the video. Let me know what she said. But with what she said in her statement, it goes to show that, you know, she doesn't want to work with the organization anymore. And also what the organization said in response to what the statement that she made shows that she accused them of certain things. She accused Miss Universe Kenya of certain things. She accused them of certain things, and I don't know the detail of the allegations. I don't have the full details of the allegations, apart from the fact that probably they abandoned her. They did not prepare her very well for Miss Universe, which of course you guys know is the norm. It's the norm here in Africa, where the organization abandons the queens to their fate. Even here in Nigeria, it was intervention of we pageant bloggers that Chidinma went far. Even that we intervened, Chidinma would have gone far. The organization here in Nigeria, they had to go extra mile to make sure that they did what they could do, because we were clamoring for a change. In my channel, we're clamoring for a change here on this channel. You guys were here when we were clamoring for a change, and you saw the result of that change. So it's not a new thing that organizations don't support. They don't give total support to the queens. By the end of the day, I think that I will need to get the response of Miss Universe Kenya organization. Let me know what their response to Irene. I want to see their response to Irene. Let's see what will happen. By the end of the day, I feel like there's a lot of beauty queens that are facing this same issue. They don't even have the mind to resign. Like they want to continue, and they want to continue suffering in silence. Most of the beauty queens in Africa, they are suffering in silence. Most of them are really suffering in silence. And if they don't come out to tell you what they are going through, you might not know. Even if you have an idea, but you might not know how deep or how the extent of their suffering. Up till now, I'm talking about the fact that Chidinma wasn't given a befitting welcoming ceremony. Up till now, this is about going to a month that she went to Mexico. Going to a month now that she came up with a victorious in Mexico with the first round position, which is the highest placement so far in Nigeria for years. We've not really gone that far, in Miss Universe. And this is the welcome that they gave to Chidinma. I'm going to talk about that in a different live stream. Okay, this is not the live stream for that, but definitely I'm going to talk about it. What I'm saying is that at the end of the day, the way we treat our beauty queens here in Nigeria and here in Africa is very wrong, totally wrong. This lady, most of these ladies, they have to fend for themselves. They have to, solicit for funds for themselves. They have to even go into doing immoral things just because they want to make money for them to prepare for the competition. So most times you don't have to blame the queens. You don't have to blame the queens. You have to blame the organization as well. Even if they say she's disobedient, why is she disobedient? There must be a reason why she's disobedient. There must be a reason why she's disobedient. She can't just be disobedient for nothing. Why did you guys give her the crown in the first place if you knew that she was not going to be loyal? Because one of the reasons why they even crown beauty queens in the first place is that they watch you to know if you are fit for the crown. They watch your character. They watch you closely while in camp. So if they know that she was not really the best fit for the crown, then why did they crown her in the first place? Because you can't just buy off the crown. The organization are the one to choose who they want in the first place. So I don't think she bought that crown. If the organization don't want her, then the judges said they wanted the first runner up. Then how come she was crowned? How come she was crowned? All right, Caroline said the final results were switched. MUO was also surprised that Irene won. At the last minute, the results were switched. The screen also showed the first runner up as the winner. This is terrible. If actually this is what happened, then that means that result they need to crown the first runner up in her place. Anyway, that's how they do. If a queen resigns, the first runner up takes her place. But I think they still need to revisit, what happened at the end of the day. To me, I felt like most of all these things happen in pageantry. It's not a new thing to buy the crown. It's not a new thing to lobby your way into the crown. But my own issue now is that beauty queens are not being treated the way they ought to be treated, and probably that's why most of them are resigning. Somebody was making a comment and said that Irene is even brave for speaking out, because it's good that you speak out. A lot of beauty queens are suffering in silence. They're not speaking out. They're not saying anything. Caroline said the previous Miss Kenya spilled the beans. I'll find the YouTube channel and share the link. Thank you very much, Caroline. If you can do that, I'll be very, very, very grateful, because I've been looking for that video. I couldn't find it, and I said, okay, no problem. When I come on live, you guys will tell me what really happened. Because at some point I was like, what is the allegation? What are the allegations? What are the allegations? What's the full details of the allegation? I want to get to see them. Let me know what they actually accused. What the organization were accused of. Because now they've responded that they're going to make a full response, which was on the 3rd of December. Today is 8th. So probably they must have, replied Irene. So I need to get that reply. I need to see the reply that they gave to Irene. Only for them to be posting today that they have to do background check on the beauty queens before they crown any beauty queen. Are they saying that Irene now, that she has attitude problem? Because that's what they are trying to infer, that Irene has attitude problem. Irene is very disobedient. Irene is was very disloyal to the organization. So definitely they want to do background check and make sure that any beauty queen that they crown, at least the beauty queen will have a clean record. She won't be known for any misconduct or misbehavior or something. So that was what they're trying to say now, that going forward they're not going to accept this kind of behavior. Caroline said there are 2 links above where you can get all the gist on Miss Kenya and what happened. Okay, where is the link now? You've not shared the link. Where did you've not shared the link yet? You've not shared the link yet. Okay, guys, if you want to call in, please, I'll drop the link so that if you want to add to what we are saying here, you can as well state your opinion. If you want to come in, you can come in and state your opinion on this matter. But for me, at the end of the day, I felt like the organization, they have more of the blame. They have more of the blame. I blame them. I give them about, yes, I give them about, more than 50% of the blame, because at the end of the day, they are the ones that, crown these ladies, and they need to make sure that whatever you're crowning is tailored to suit with your values as an organization. So after the whole, say, maybe YouTube is hiding the links. Oh, definitely, I think they're hiding the links because it's not showing on my channel. I can't find it on the wall. It's not on the wall. It's not on the chat. It's not on the comment section. So definitely, maybe what you do is send it to me as a comment after the live stream. Send it to me as a comment. Just put it as a comment. I think it will go. It will go through. It will go through. So guys, that's it too. Because at the end of the day, this same issue is going to repeat itself. You will see a lot of beauty queens coming out now. They're going to come out now and start complaining about the way they're being treated by the organization. Many beauty queens are going to start, stating facts. They're going to now be opening they're going to be opening the Pandora box of all these pageant franchise holders. Because to me, they're not really treating the beauty queens well. So guys, that's just it. Come, the whole thing made me to realize that before I felt like before you crown a particular lady as an organization, you should be able to know what you know the lady stands for. You should be able to have done your underground checks or your background checks or whatever you want to do. Because you can't tell me now that you want to start conducting background checks on contestants. So meaning that you're not doing it before. So you can just crown a criminal as a queen. So someone that has a past criminal record can also be crowned as a queen. That's what they are trying to tell us in Kenya. That in Kenya you can crown an ex-convict. That's what they're trying to tell us, that they were not doing the background check. Because over here in Nigeria, before you are able to get into the pageant, you must have been checked for if you have a criminal record. If you've been convicted before now, you know. So are you telling me that in Kenya they don't do background checks? That's the way they're even exposing themselves. Look, just imagine what they're saying. That they even expose themselves. Just imagine after how many years of doing pageantry you're not starting to do background check on your queens. So meaning that the former queens, they were not checking them, they don't even know they have any criminal record. You just bring anybody into the system. Caroline said Chidinma was treated so well by Silverbird and the people of Nigeria. Other African queens are now all being compared to him. Anyway, yes, of course, she was given a preferential treatment. But right now, after the crown, after the Miss Universe competition, that she got the personal opposition, which is a very, very prestigious title. This is the highest placement Nigeria has gotten in the history of Miss Universe. And look at the kind of treatment that they gave to her. Look at the kind of welcome that they gave to Chidinma. Was that a befitting welcoming ceremony? I'm going to talk about that in a different live stream. This is not the live stream for that. Because I'm so pissed. I'm angry that they didn't give Chidinma the befitting ceremony that she deserved. What they gave to her the other day was not ceremony. That's just a preamble. I'm expecting them to give her a befitting ceremony. And I'm going to talk about it in my other live stream. The next live stream, I'll talk about it. Because I'm not happy about that. Because whatever I've been seeing so far, they've not really followed up on, her victory in Miss Universe. They need to build that momentum. Continue with the momentum. Make sure that she go, make her important, make her more relevant. Because it seems like everybody has forgotten about her. Even if she has chosen Nigeria as her home, she has decided to live in Nigeria, and the people, of course, have accepted her, the love and that support they've shown her. But I was expecting a more befitting welcoming ceremony for her. In fact, a victory ceremony for Chidinma. Where she will be awarded, giving a presidential recognition. I'm expecting a presidential recognition for Chidinma. Yet, as I speak, nothing has been done. We don't know the arrangements that they've made so far. So even if you say Chidinma has treated well, what about the organization? What have they done so far to make sure that they celebrate her victory? Because left to me, they've not done the celebration. They've not really done the welcoming ceremony. I don't really feel like what they did when she came back was the ceremony. That's no ceremony. That's no ceremony. That's to me, that's just preamble. They've not done anything for her, as far as I'm concerned. Where's my mic? They've not done anything for Chidinma. So if they are saying that they've done one big thing, I don't know what they've done. As far as I'm concerned, they've not really done anything so far. I'm going to talk about that like I said, I'll talk about it in my next live stream. But for now, I still feel like a lot of African queens need to speak out. If you are not being treated well by your organization, don't suffer in silence. Speak up. Get your lawyers to write to the organization and tell them that you don't like the treatment that you've been given by the organization, that you want to review the contract. It is a contract that you signed. And before you sign any contract, you have to review it. Get a lawyer to review the contract. Let them read in between the lines. Read the clauses and make sure that the clauses align with what you want. Because I don't understand, like, after you've come for the for Miss Universe and you came back and you are saying that your values does not align with the organization. Didn't Irene know about these values before she went to Mexico? At the point of being crowned as a beauty queen, was she not aware of those clauses or those values that she was talking about? Why coming out now? Anyways, I won't say I don't blame her totally. I also blame the organization as well. So the blame goes on both sides. You know, both sides have to take the blame. Both sides have to take the blame when it comes to this particular situation. So if you're a beauty queen in Africa or here in Nigeria and you are not being treated well by your by the franchise holders or by the organization, speak out. If you don't want to speak out, get your lawyers to issue a statement to that effect. You know, review your contract, whatever contract you want to sign with the organization. Try and review it before you sign. Get your lawyers to review it. You know, review the contract, read in between the lines. Make sure that they read in between the lines and they tell you what and what it states in black and white. Let you know what you're getting yourself into. Not the one when you enter the organization, when you are being crowned, you now start complaining and start seeing things that you don't want to see. But you had the opportunity to prevent it before you got into the competition in the first place. So that's just it. That's just it for this live stream, because right now I felt like there's a lot more that will be unveiled as the time progresses, as the days goes by. I will come on here and I'll give you guys more information. But if you have any information, just let me know. If you have the links, like Caroline said, she's gonna send the links. Just please try and send the links after the live stream today, and I will go and check it out. But I'm still getting information. I'm still gathering information so far on this Miss Universe Kenya issue, and of course we're going to get to the bottom of this, and we're going to dissect it one by one. All right. So I think subsequently I will schedule live streams to address it, and I also schedule live streams to talk about Chidima's universe post Miss Universe victory, and her life and all that. What she's into, what she's up to now that she represented us in Miss Universe and all. So that's gonna be my next live stream. Okay, so like I said, I will be filming long form videos. This is a holiday season. Merry Christmas to each and every one of you in advance. And definitely I'm going to be filming long form videos. Like I said, I'm kind of free this period, so expect more content from me, and let's see how it goes before the end of the year. If there's going to be a giveaway, I will let you guys know. But definitely, I know that we're going to celebrate the end of year in this channel. Okay, so we're going to have a party, like end of year party, get together or whatever. Let's see how it goes, Sha. Let's see how well let's see what is going to happen before the end of the year. Okay, so thank you all for joining me on today's live stream, because I didn't want to take much of your time. I just wanted to talk about this same issue, and also before I leave, I talk about Miss Charm International, currently holding in Vietnam. We have a representative, Nigeria has a representative, and of course there are about more than 60 countries that will participate in this year's pageant. So I'm going to be following Miss Charm pageant for this year. All right. So girls just arrived Vietnam, I think 2 days back or yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to be following Nigeria's journey on in Miss Charm. And if you've been following my channel, you know that Nigeria is represented by Hannah Iriogbe. She was a former Miss Universe Nigeria contestant in 2022. So far so good. I hope and pray that she um, she goes on to do the country proud, at least to build on the momentum of Chidima's victory in Miss Universe. Let's see what will happen. Let's see what Hannah is up to in Vietnam, and I'm going to be following her journey here on my channel, like I said. All right, so yeah, I'll end the live stream here. Thank you all for joining me today. Caroline, thank you for joining me. Mr. Xavier, thank you for joining me. Who else? Who else? Who else? I've not called. Oh, Manzi, Zamzi Dude. Did I pronounce it well? Mamzi Dude. Zamzi Dude. Sorry if I don't pronounce your name very well. Thank you for joining. Thank you all for joining me on today's live stream. Say Miss Universe Nigeria is very handsome. Oh, which one Miss Universe Nigeria is very handsome? She's not a man, no. She's a woman. Okay, she's beautiful. She's pretty. That's what you say, not handsome. Okay. All right, Caroline. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, Mr. Xavier. Thank you, my Manzi Dude. Thank you for joining me for today's live stream. And I hope to see you guys more often because definitely, like I said, I took a break to refresh myself, of course, and I'm back to content creation. Okay. All right. So expect more content this period. Okay. All right. See you all. See you all in my next live stream. All right. Okay. So Mr. Universe Nigeria. Oh, really? Okay. Oh. I think it's Mr. International, oh, right? Is it Mr. Universe? I think it's Mr. International, not Mr. Universe. Anyways, I'm going to be covering that pageant as well because he's currently in Thailand for the competition. Yes, he's currently in Thailand for Mr. International. Is it Mr. International something competition? Okay. Yeah, like you said, he's very very handsome. Oh, yes, I understand. I agree with you on that one. But let's see how it goes. I'm going to start covering pageants or whatever I missed during this break that I had. I will still give you guys updates as usual. Okay. All right, guys. I'll see you all in my next live stream coming up very soon. Bye. Good night, everyone. Bye.